Hello Capricorn, welcome to your September 2019 reading. Thanks for joining me. My name is Michelle and this is for Sun, Moon and Rising signs. I'm using the Angels, Gods and Goddesses Oracle from Toni, Carmine, Salerno, and also the new Crystal Spirits Oracle from Colette, Baron-Reid, which I'm loving as well. So let's get started. Capricorn, the angel of communication. Communicating clearly what it is that you want. Don't be afraid to say it like it is. So it's about a situation where you may assume. You assume that those around you know what you want or how you feel. Yet the truth is that they don't. What I don't want for you, Capricorn, is any kind of feeling that because you haven't communicated clearly to someone around you that they end up confused, or they have to guess what it is that you want, feel, or expect. It can lead to disappointment because you actually could get what you want if you spoke up about it. So I feel that you're having to be very honest, very open with someone around you and simply tell it like it is. State the truth. No need to blame or accuse others, just stating your case clearly. Now, it could be that there's fear associated with this, fear of not being accepted or not gaining the approval of someone, and thereby you are afraid to speak up. But for you, I feel that you have to do it for yourself, and you have to do it for this other person as well, in a very loving, very honest way. So the angel of communication is here to help you work through a communication problem that you currently have. And with the card of orange calcite, this is an interesting stone because it's connected to the solar plexus chakra and also the sacral chakra as well. So it's kind of a fire stone, and it sits in between those, the second and the third chakra. Now, unlike many fire stones, it has a gently stimulating rather than overwhelming energy. So the way that I'm feeling around this is like a slow burn. A slow burn. It speaks of creativity, the pleasure of birthing something new, and even sensuality. So for some of you Capricorns, it may be that you're having to speak up, possibly in communicating a need for perhaps some sensuality, something along those lines, if you get my drift here. So let's see where this goes for you, Capricorn. I'm using the Everyday Enchantment Tarot. I'll do a couple more shuffles for you. Spiritual messages for Capricorn for September. Spiritual messages for, I'm getting very much an earthy kind of passion around you, Capricorn. It's very strong. The other person may not be fully aware, though, of your needs when it comes to that sensuality. So let's see. We'll start with the past energy, present, the near future, your advice or your best path to follow, what's happening around you that is currently affecting you, your hopes and fears, the outcome and what the message is about, or the overall energy. Right in the center we have the Ace of Cups. So I do feel that this is a renewal, renewing a relationship, having those love feelings back for someone, perhaps after going through some difficulties. Now it may be that you assume, Capricorn, that the other person knows what you want, especially in the bedroom. Maybe you've been together for a while, but I feel that you have to open up. There's a need for honest and open communication. You feel perhaps fearful that you won't be accepted, or that your ideas won't meet with approval, but I feel that you have to do this. There's something that you have to do, and you can't assume that the other person knows what you want. Now in the past we have the World card, so something coming to an end, completing out an old cycle in your life, successfully so, and being able to come back to something here. I get this as renewal. I don't feel this is something brand new. I feel that this is renewal after completing out a cycle that was a struggle between you two. I do feel this is in relation to a love partnership. Now we have the Eight of Wands in the current energy. So things are starting to speed up. The messages are starting to go backwards and forwards here. I get receptivity. The other person is open. I get them as open to receive your messages. All you have to do is speak up, communicate, let this person know what's on your mind. In the near future, you have the Knight of Coins. Capricorn, I feel that's you. And I do think that whereas in the past you may not have been ready to settle down, you may have been playing the field a bit or keeping your options open. Capricorn, I'm getting that in the near future you're focusing more on something that is going to be stable. I get a stable energy, I get security, I get you working on something long term. Financially, I feel that you're doing quite well. Your business is doing very well, and you're enjoying some of the more mundane tasks around the house, keeping things together, doing the chores, the to-do lists, all of that. I think that when we get into a relationship, a long-term relationship, and I feel that you've recently come to the end of a cycle in your life, you're settling down. I get a settling down energy here, but you want to maintain the pleasure, you want to maintain the fun parts of life, so you don't want to get bogged down in this kind of energy. Certainly not, no. I feel that for you, Capricorn, you have to balance that out with more pleasurable activities as well. Your advice or your best path to follow is the Seven of Coins. So when it comes to the payoff, I do feel that for you it's very much a crossroads. You've been putting a lot of work, effort towards a goal, and I feel it has to do with settling down with a person, Capricorn, a partnership, a long-time love. And for you, you've really had to assess what's important in your life, where you're going next, the next stage. And in the recent past, I get you completing out an old cycle. So you've let that go, you've dropped that part of your life, and you're refocusing your energy on something that's going to pay off long term. And I feel that for you, that more grounded energy is good for you. It's good for your psyche. It's just that you also need to communicate that part of you which is still very much alive and well, that more sensual side. Now in the environment we have the Six of Swords. So yes, I do feel that this is a relationship that's had its troubles, its struggles, but you're getting through that. And you're moving on from the stormy waters into something a little bit easier, an easier kind of energy, less struggle. And I feel that that's the good part, where you can feel a bit more relaxed, know where you're going to be in the next 5 years, that kind of thing. You've got a long-term plan. So you're moving on, you're moving on, and I get that you're leaving any kind of dramas behind, you're leaving the difficulties behind. You want to let go of the stress, and you don't want to deal with dramas anymore. I get a more mature kind of energy here when it comes to how you communicate. So on that level, I see things as good. Your hopes and fears, you've got the Nine of Coins. So yes, I do feel that there's an element here of having what you need, you are someone, Capricorn, who enjoys your independence. So you don't want to get too caught up in a codependent kind of energy or enmeshment with someone else. I feel that this is you having a more mature relationship where you're able to have your own interests, your own things that you do, but also enjoy the long-term companionship of a mature partner. So I get that you can have you're really looking for something here that's the best of both worlds. And I don't see any reason why you can't have that. I see this as you being able to sit back and really enjoy a lifestyle which is very good, because the two of you bring a lot to the table. You both bring very good, I feel, careers or money to the table here. So you're sitting quite good when it comes to the financial side of things. You have the house, you can have a life together that is comfortable, easier kind of energy. And the outcome is the Star. So wow, wonderful. You know, for you, it is a healing energies, having a bright future with someone, a very good balanced relationship, one in which pays off monetarily, certainly, gives you the recognition that you deserve as well. I feel that you bring good things to each other. I see very good energy between you two. There's love here. You're moving on from the trials of the past. The only thing that I see is that the way things can be better is if you communicate more about the sensuality side of things. Not being afraid to open up, communicate a need for more pleasurable kind of adult activities. Let's put it that way. So that's the way that I'm seeing this here for you, Capricorn, is that this is a great relationship. It's just that it could be a little bit better if you communicate your needs. Or if this could be vice versa as well. It could be the person that you're dealing with needing to communicate their needs to you. But that's the way that this can be an even better situation. There's no reason why you can't have that side of things as well as have the more practical side here as well. Because I do feel that this person there's love and they will be receptive. I get them being open, receptive to communication, to messages coming through from you about moving this relationship maybe just a little bit away from the day-to-day activities and not enjoying the more pleasurable fun side of things too. You two being able to enjoy each other's company on an adult level. Let's get a card here from the Everyday Witch Oracle. But overall, really good energy. I see that you've come through the dark time. I get that you are ready to settle down, Capricorn. But you don't have to give up that sensual side either. That's I feel that if you communicate to this person who you've chosen to be your lifetime partner, I feel that they will be open to making any kind of improvements here. But as long as it's done in a loving way, a very open, honest, loving way, a supportive way, and that you want to be careful not to have this person feel like they aren't doing the right thing, or that they are not worthy in some way. So you have to be careful how you communicate. It can't be done in a very detached way or a cruel way. I don't think that you'd do that anyway, Capricorn, but just make sure that it's done in a playful way, playful, loving, caring way. What is the message? Okay. Meditation for peace and serenity. I love the illustration on this card. It's very cool with this man doing his yoga pose there. He's surrounded by these fish and this dog floating in this floaty. Let's check him out. Meditation for peace and serenity. Very watery energy, emotions. Yeah, finding a sense of calm. I get a very calm feeling from this. Meditation, of course, is a great way to achieve peace and serenity, but if you're not a fan, you can go for a walk, possibly by the ocean or water. Listen to ocean sounds on a recording while sitting quietly, or even having a fountain of some kind. Rhythm of water, the ebbs and flows, however you choose to do it. Giving yourself even 15 minutes a day to simply do nothing can help you find the energy to do everything that life demands of you. Very much a need for you to find peace and serenity in your life. I feel that you've recently come through a time where you've been particularly frazzled, you've pushed yourself to the limit. So here it's stopping that, it's an end to that, and connecting instead with a more peaceful, serene, relaxed energy. Beautiful. Taking a break. Yeah, I think that something's been very hectic, a little bit crazy. The energy in the past has been very chaotic kind of energy, and this is you realizing that had to end. Capricorn, you couldn't keep going that way. It's going to be better. This peaceful life, you might be thinking, oh well, peace is boring. Well, no, it's not. At this point in time, it's going to be better for you. It's going to be healthier. Healthier do you have peace in your life? Healthier for you to know. I get for a lot of you, it's about settling down with one person, and for you to know where you're going to be in 5-10 years. That there is peace in that. There's calmness in that. But also not forgetting to open up and communicate, especially if there's a disconnect on the sensuality needs. Because I feel that for you, you should not just make an assumption that the other person knows what you want, because I don't think that they do. You have to really be open and honest in a loving way, playful way, and I see them as being receptive, so it can be made even better by you can have that peace and serenity with this person, but also the love as well, which is beautiful energy, the sensual energy, fun. So I'm going to leave it there for you, Capricorn, and wish you the best. If you would like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. I thank you for watching and listening on the podcast as well. Don't forget to check out the in-depth love readings that I have. I have September up already, so if you haven't checked those out, please do. Wishing you the best, and please take care with this. Looks really good. Looks fantastic energy. Peace and serenity, Capricorn, for September. Lovely. Beautiful. I'm going to speak to you soon. Please take care, and bye for now.